Hey everyone, it's Andrew with Exotic PC. Today we're going to be taking a look at how the 1080 performs against its new bigger brother, the 1080 Ti. So as we know, the 1080 itself is a very good card, but now with the offerings of a bigger brother with the Ti, exactly what kind of differences can we see between these two cards? Now, there have been claims that 35% is the difference between the two. This is 35% better than your standard 1080. But how true does that hold up in actual gaming tests? And our test today will be in 4K because frankly, neither of these have any problem with 1080p gaming. That's not any kind of battle for either of these to do. So we're gonna jump straight into 4K gaming with max settings in games to see exactly what these can achieve. So to start off our testing, we're gonna kick things off with Firestrike. I know it's not a game, but we wanna see what we can score here first. For the 1080, it scored 16,825, which is a good score, honestly, in Firestrike. But the Ti outdid it with 19,109, which is a pretty significant jump. Our first game that we tested was Grand Theft Auto 5 with very high settings and MSAA at ×4. The 1080 had an average of 39 FPS, while the Ti averaged 52 FPS, so a pretty good increase. Our second title we tested was Rise of the Tomb Raider on very high settings. The 1080 scored 51 FPS as an average, while the Ti averaged 64 FPS, getting us above 60 FPS, which is what we really want to be seeing out of this card at 4K on very high settings. Our third title that we tested was Dirt Rally on Ultra with MSAA settings at ×4. The 1080 scored 65 FPS, which is pretty good, but we had the 1080 Ti really outshine its little brother here with 90 FPS as an average. Our fourth game we tested was Hitman on Ultra with FXAA. With the GTX 1080, it averaged 53 FPS, while the Ti averaged 74 FPS, so another solid bump. And for our final test, we did Gears of War 4 on Ultra. The 1080 averaged 44 FPS, while the Ti averaged 55. And there you have it. Those are your results for the 1080 against the 1080 Ti at 4K resolution. Now, overall, you could say quite an easy victory for the Ti, but we were expecting that. But overall, honestly, those scores were really, really good and quite an improvement over a 1080. And actually, for the prices at which these cards set, it makes it a very compelling offer, especially over a Titan. So, especially since they boast claims of it being pretty much the same, if not better, than a Titan. So, that's fantastic to see and gives you more options in the future, especially if you want to play games at 4K with the highest settings and hold a pretty much honest 60 FPS. So, really good results. We will be overclocking our Founders Edition Ti very soon, so subscribe to the channel if you want to check out that video in the coming days. Other than that, we'd love to know what you think about these results and what you think about the 1080 Ti down below in the comments. But other than that, we want to thank you for watching, and we'll see all of you in upcoming videos.